This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
Hello and welcome to Walk the Talk. I am Shekhar Gupta at the big depot of Delhi Metro Corporation, and my guest this week, who else but its iconic chief, Mr. Sreedharan. Welcome to Walk the Talk for a second time. This is like
happy to meet you.
Like bearding the lion in his den. This is the underbelly of the Delhi Metro, isn't it?
No, not like that. This is our almost a showpiece. Our depot is really a showpiece.
Right.
One of the most modern coach depot.
Right.
Anyway, in the east of this globe today, I should say,
Right.
in the eastern part of the country.
East of the Suez, as they say.
Yes.
And obviously you're proud of it.
We are very proud of it. We invite all our visitors to come and see the depot. You can see now there hardly any activity going on.
Right.
The main activity is in the night.
Right.
Main activity is in the night.
But that's the thing that surprises most people about the metro, that unlike, say, the image of an Indian factory in general, or Indian railways, the railway system, your units are not milling with people and noise and muck.
We have been very careful
So
about
clean.
it. Right from the beginning, we have been very careful about it. We wanted to keep down our staff strength to very low staff strength. And then we also wanted our work areas, everything, good housekeeping, clean and tidy. Our station should be very clean. Any workplace should be very clean and tidy and orderly. We are very particular about it.
You outsource your services.
Very little. Mainly the cleaning services only,
Right.
and the security.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we do everything
But you run
ourselves.
your business without clerks and without peons.
Oh, that's right. We have no clerks in the organization. There are very few peons only. Peons are only for the directors, me and the other fellow
Right.
directors, not for anyone else.
So other people pick up their own glasses of water.
Yes. No, that has brought in a very good work culture, and then we have been able to keep down the staff strength.
You know, how do you do it? You came out of the womb of the railways, where it seems like the only resource in abundance is manpower.
That gave me the lessons. You see, we should not duplicate the railway work culture and the railway overstaffing. That gave me the right directions, really speaking. So when I had a chance to form the organization, to formulate our own policies and the staff structuring, we decided that we'll go for a very lean organization. And that is especially very important in a metro situation where the staff cost is almost 1/3 of normal working expenses.
Is that so?
Yes, 1/3.
Even on Government of India salaries?
Yes, it is 1/3. The main expenses are staff about 1/3, then energy is another 1/3, and the remaining rest of it is 1/3. That is a normal metro world over. So we were very sure, we were very keen to see that the staff strength is kept low.
Mr. Sreedharan, we had our last conversation more than 3 years ago. Your first lines were coming up. Now your phase 1 is complete. You're moving into phase 2, phase 3, and so on. What are the lessons you've learned from that phase that you are now applying to these two? And do we expect these two also to be ahead of schedule like the first one?
Phase 1, really we have to depend upon foreign experience and foreign expertise to a large extent. Now, we have learned quite a lot of it ourselves. So, phase 2 we are now executing mainly with our own resources. Very few, only very critical areas, mainly to ensure safety and timely completion. We are keeping a few experts. So, that means we have come a long way. The country has come a long way in becoming self-sufficient in metro technology. And of course, phase 2 is an entirely different type of a challenge. Phase 1 was only about 65 kilometers, and we had nearly 10 years for completion. Of course,
Right.
we did it in 7 years and 3 months.
Right.
But phase 2 is...
And you regret that 3 months. And one bridge cost you the 3 months.
Yes, that's right. But phase 2 is a different type of a challenge. Here, the total kilometers to be completed is about 120 kilometers.
Right.
And the time available is only 3.5 years. This has got to be completed before the Commonwealth Games scheduled for December 2010. In fact, we want to complete the metro system by June, July itself, so that the system settles down well.
Right.
So the challenge here is entirely different. Such a huge length, kilometerage to be done in such a short time. I think no country at any time has completed such a big metro system in such a short time.
Well, we have visitors here from London who come and marvel at the Delhi Metro and say, look, we've been trying to build one more line in London. It's gone on forever. Send Mr. Sreedharan to us. But you are sure you will be able to do it in this period?
Yes, we'll be definitely
Because one always keep hearing discordant notes. Some group of ministers objecting to this, some environmental group objecting to that. Somebody comes up with an idea of a bus system. Somebody comes up with an idea of a monorail. So it looks like there is a little bit of fog. I mean, I'm not only saying it because it's a fog season in Delhi on a cold morning.
No, this can always happen in a country like ours, which is everybody can express their own opinions very freely. But each has got its own place. Metro has got its own niche. The bus system has got its own role. The monorail or the light rapid transit, it has got its own areas. They can be complementary to each other, but there are certain areas where certainly a monorail is not at all a correct solution.
Such as what?
For example, for the urban transport, monorail is certainly not a proper solution. Monorail is okay in an entertainment place or a tourist center.
Or at an airport.
Even airport is a little difficult. But yeah, airport is maybe all right because people can pay very high fare.
Right. Maybe as part of their tickets.
Yes. Otherwise, it's not going to succeed. And bus system, yes, bus system is okay, mainly in a city where it's being planned afresh.
But the other criticism is that metro is exaggerated, it costs too much money, it ferries too few people. Delhi doesn't have a central business district, unlike New York or many other big cities, London. So maybe metro is a big ego trip. I mean, there is criticism, say, from Dinesh Mohan,
Yeah,
who is a scholar.
It is true.
Traffic.
It is true that metro is very expensive.
Right.
There's no doubt about it. But metro, the question is, what is the other alternative? If you want to move buses cannot move this amount of people. It cannot move. If you want, for example, for a Delhi metro, instead of that, if you want buses, you require 9 lanes of buses. Is it possible? Any road can carry it. It's just not possible. There is no other alternative. But the important thing is, you must see the social benefit coming out of this metro. In all this metro project we have now so far, the lines that we have completed, we have seen that the investments on these lines will come back to society in 4 years' time.
How does that happen?
That is the economic rate of return. If you now give a value to the number of accidents getting reduced, now so many people get killed every day in Delhi, number of accidents getting reduced, then the reduction in pollution level, then the time that people save in journey, if all this is given a value, the metro is definitely a very, very attractive proposition.
And also wherever the metro goes, real estate prices go up.
That is another thing.
So people benefit and government gets more stamp duties.
Yes. It creates wealth. It creates wealth for the people.
And you've seen that happening wherever the metro has gone in Delhi?
Certainly.
I know that you fought a little battle with the railways on the kind of gauge you wanted and also on safety. I mean, it's a joke that Metro Rail had to get a safety certificate from the railways.
This is not merely a bureaucratic tussle, I feel.
Right.
As politicians are also behind. I don't think the MCD commissioner is...
Politicians are also behind.
He is being compelled to take up this sort of thing.
Right.
I don't think he is on his own wanting to do it. And that's why I feel that legally we are on very safe grounds.
And what could be the political vested interest in this?
The rival, because our shops are becoming rivals to the other shops in that area.
Right. And the local politics.
Local politics.
But at a time when Delhi is so short of commercial space, legal commercial space,
that is true.
We should welcome.
We should. In fact, around the metro stations, we should develop so well that this is a very good. That should be a very good project. Around metro stations, have property development, improve that area, give it an entirely new look. This is what we have been trying.
You know, Mr. Sreedharan, last time when we talked, you said there are at least 14 cities in India which have a population of more than 3 million, which need metros. Yeah. Now, some cities have accepted your idea. Bangalore, Bombay are already on their way. So you think your dream of the metro system dotting all of India's major cities now coming true?
Yes, it has started taking off, I would say, but not at the pace that I want. Now, already about 7 cities have opted for the metro system. They are in various stages of formulation and implementation.
Right.
And that is plus 5 million type of cities,
Right.
more than 5 million they have started. Now, 3 million to 5 million also, they are all very keen. Now, for example, Pune is very keen, Cochin is very keen. We are carrying out the studies, and they will come in the second round.
Right.
But it takes some time to take off. Things are not moving the way we want. We should have moved very faster,
Much faster.
much faster.
And why are they not moving fast enough?
I would say basically the normal, the way our government works, the things get delayed automatically. For example, Bangalore Metro, everything has started, everything was cleared, but it took nearly 2 years for the government of India to give approval for agreeing with the state government for starting the metro. These mainly bureaucratic delays, I would
But
say.
does it frustrate you?
Yes, certainly it frustrates me. These are things could have been completed in about 2 months or 3 months' time. Any other country would do it.
Look at how slowly our highway program is moving. You know, we are very happy that we got some roads, but it's moving much too slowly.
Yes. We have to change the system. We have to first of all start trusting people.
Right.
We don't trust anyone. That is the main problem in this country. We don't trust anyone, and we don't pick up the right person for the right job. If that is done, then things can move fast.
Elaborate that a bit. We don't trust anyone. How
Because
does trust
that
work?
is because the system is like that. We have inherited a system which is from the Britishers. They did not trust the local people. So there are so many layers of tests and counter checks and balances. So many things are set up in the system. If you start doing in that fashion, it will take a lot of time. Today, there is no outside master for us. We are masters of our own
So
affairs.
the system works on the presumption that everybody is a cheat,
Yes.
unless you make sure he can't cheat.
Exactly.
And yet people cheat.
Yes.
Those who want to cheat still
You
cheat.
are very right. Very right.
So how would you simplify this system? I mean,
There should be entirely a change in the work culture in the government, various departments. That can easily be brought in. I don't think it's so difficult. Delhi Metro has demonstrated that it's possible to get things done. We are a government organization,
Right.
and we follow government rules and procedures. But decision making is very fast. There is no interference. People are ready to take decisions and go forward. That is not the case with the other departments. They don't want to take decisions. They want number of people to cover up the decisions that they take. This mindset has to change.